you're seeing the impact of famine. Young children suffering skin infections, patchy hair, and other physical signs of starvation. Purple antiseptic to fight infections, zinc oxide powder to prevent illness. 1 in 3 North Korean children under 5 are chronically malnourished, according to the United Nations, a result of the worst famine in over a decade. This week, Reuters AlertNet humanitarian news service was invited by the North Korean government to a rural area never before seen by reporters. South Hwanghae, about 60 miles south of Pyongyang, is a key farming region. This doctor says these 8-year-old children are the size of normal 3 or 4-year-olds because of growth stunting. Those testing in the orange and red zones are the most emaciated, at the greatest risk of dying. Hospitals are ill-equipped to treat the malnourished. The chances of getting good treatment are slim. Why is this happening? Up to 80% of crops have been destroyed by the flooding and harsh winter. North Koreans have resorted to eating grass and weeds. The Korea Herald, based in South Korea, has reported cases of cannibalism.
We're looking at a situation where, in particular, young children and their mothers are very vulnerable to malnutrition.
North Korea's daily food ration is usually 700 grams of grain per day. The government's minimum standard, 573 grams. But the food shortage is so severe that the rations are now just 200 grams. That's the equivalent of 7 slices of bread, or 469 calories for a day. The average American consumes 5.5 times that many calories. The US and South Korea used to be North Korea's largest food donors, but stopped in 2009 after the North refused donations. The same rains destroying crops are also making people ill.
Because of the flooding, the children are suffering from diarrhea and digestive problems.
6 million North Koreans are starving, while dictator Kim Jong-il lives lavishly. Critics suspect the North is not only siphoning food to feed its immense army, but also hoarding food ahead of next year's 100th birthday celebration of the nation's late founder. Critics say North Korea focuses more on its military than its people, actively developing a nuclear program and attacking South Korea. North Korea's devastating 3-year famine in the 1990s killed at least 1 million people, and some say as many as 3.5 million. Ever since, the Hermit Kingdom has had chronic food shortages. Now, without more food aid, millions of North Koreans are again at risk. North Korea's starving children are the casualties of natural disaster and politics.